What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I got another custom tactic video for you guys today, but today it is FUT Champ Day. So these are the tactics that I'm going to be using for FUT Champs. I'm going to be running this exact same team. There's the Arsenal past and present. I just unlocked this Bellerin. Haven't used him yet, so we'll try him out. Might use Gabriel Paulista. If not, I'm going to probably use Timber. I don't want to leave Williamson out because I like that little trait she has where she has the over the top through ball, basically the whip pass, I don't know, whatever it's called. Yeah, but let's get into the tactics because that's what you guys are here for. These are the tactics I use for qualifiers, win 10-0, and these are the tactics I use to get me into D2. I'll probably get to D1 by the end of this week and then Elite Division by next week. I'm just trying out new tactics for you guys, so it takes some time, you know. Let's get into the actual tactics. So this is how I'm gonna line it up for this week. I'm gonna go into a 4-2-3-1. That's gonna be my main formation. This is what I've been using. Like I said, 10-0, all that good stuff. So let me move this closer so you guys can hear me. So I use 4-2-3-1, right? With long ball. If you don't like this formation, if this formation is not for you, the 4-2-3-1 with the long ball, then I will show you another tactic at the end where you can switch away from this one, right? So 4-2-3-1 is gonna be my go-to formation. 4-3-2-1 will be my backup attacking formation. If I can't break them down with this formation, and I need to be more direct, more I almost want to say counter-attacking, just quick tiki-taka play, I basically need 3 midfielders. I'm gonna switch into the 4-3-2-1. If I'm winning already and I need to close out the game, I'm gonna switch to a 4-2-3-1 second variation because you have the right mid. Let me show you, because you have the right mid and the left mid that sit deeper on comeback on defense, so it's easier to get out of a press. And then go all out attack is gonna be this formation right here, 4-3-1-2 with constant press. I didn't have to use it during FUT Champ qualifiers or anything, so I know this formation works because I tried it out in the actual Division 3, going to Division 2. So it's good. It just gets in your opponent's face. It clogs up the midfield. Like, they literally have to do over the top through balls through the wings to get past this. Besides that, they won't get past it at all. So let's get into the actual tactics. This is what I'm gonna be using, 4-2-3-1. So this formation right here with the 2 cams and a striker. Now follow as is. Balance with 37, depth 71, long ball direct passing with 37, players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. So for defensive style, leave these 2 as is. The only one that I would change if I were you is the depth. If you don't like the 71 depth to be able to basically auto press your opponent, be able to be really high up in your opponent's face on their side of the field and just be able to just steal the ball as fast as you can. It's basically like a safe version of a press after possession loss. If you want to look at it like that, it forces your defensive AI to start doing something, right? The 71 depth. If you don't like the 71 depth or it's too high for you, if you're on old gen, then drop it to about anywhere from 55 to 60, somewhere around there, and you're good. 57 is probably the sweet spot. If you're on new gen, 60 to 63. And then the lowest you should go is probably 58. No lower than that, because you're supposed to be very high in this formation trying to get in your opponent's face. I've even tried 69. It is very aggressive, but it's not as aggressive as 71. I just feel like 71 is better just because it gives you that automatic press. So all my formations have the 71 depth. If you don't like it, then I'll tell you what to switch while we get there, right? Build a play. Please leave long ball in this formation. It just basically makes your players do like R1. How do I want to say it? Not R1, but L1 triggers. It just makes your players start running forward and going into the green, just creating some space for you. It doesn't mean that you're going to be playing kickball and doing just clearing the ball and just running down the line, you know, like the Mexican Beer League soccer. Nothing like that. It actually just allows your players to run into the area, forces their AI to do something more attacking, right? Direct passing. Please leave this on. I tried balance and I tried forward runs. It just doesn't work as good when you have long ball. It's just really good for cutbacks. Honestly, if you like cutbacks and that's the easiest way to score in this game right now, do direct passing. If you don't like cutbacks and you want to be super aggressive, then you could do forward runs. Balance is just to be more neutral, but I would just go direct passing. Just try out direct passing. Width, leave as is because you need your right cam and left cam to cut inside. Players in the box 6, I wouldn't change it unless you absolutely want to, but 6 is good enough. Corners and free kicks, do whatever you want. I will go into a deep dive in this formation in another video, and I'll actually record some gameplay on this formation because I really like this formation. It's probably my favorite formation in the game right now. So I'll go into a deep dive of who to play where, why I chose this formation, why I put long ball in a separate video, probably coming out tomorrow. Instructions: goalie comes across a sweeper keeper. Both center backs stay back. Right back stay back, conservative overlap. Same thing on the left back, stay back, conservative overlap. Stay back so they don't move out of position. Conservative so they don't start being overly aggressive and move out of position, and then you get caught on a counterattack. And overlap just in case you are attacking and you're very high up and they see green space, they will offer you an overlapping run. Both CDMs, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover center on both of them. Your cam is going to be basic and get into box or cross. I try to get forward or stay forward, but he's a little bit too high up with the defensive line at 71 depth. So I recommend leaving it on basic and get into box or cross just so he can be behind the striker and act like a shadow striker. So make sure you put a shadow striker there or somebody that's very good with the ball. 5-star weak foot preferably. If you can tell, I have 2 5-star weak foots here because it's very, very important, especially when you get in front of goal. Right cam, come back on defense, get into box or cross. Left cam, come back on defense, get into box or cross. So you defend in a 4-4-1-1 because it's better to defend in 2 blocks of 4. I say this every video because it is. And get into box or cross so they can get into box or cross for cutbacks and back post headers. Those are very overpowered right now. And strikers, stay central, get in behind. That is it. Just so they could be making runs, terrorizing your opponent's defense, just pushing your opponent's back line back. Or defensive line back, and then if you see a quick through ball and you have a fast player, just send them on a quick through ball. Ansu Fati is perfect on this formation, and Timo Werner, if you guys did them on the evolutions, they wreck people, trust me. So backup formation 4-3-2-1. If the other formation is not working, it's gonna be this one. This is probably my top 3 formations in the game right now. So 4-3-2-1 is like a 4-3-3, but just more narrow, more direct. So I really like it. You got 3 forwards instead of wingers, so they get more involved into the play. So tactics, same thing, balance 37, width, depth 71. Now, if you do play 71 depth on this formation, you will be vulnerable on counterattack, so just keep that in mind. This formation is to be attacking to try to score 1 or 2 goals really quickly and then drop to another formation. If you want to use this formation throughout the whole game, then go ahead and switch. Same thing like the other one. If you're on old gen, 55, 57, 60, you're pushing it but being a little bit more aggressive. If you're on new gen, 57, 60, about 63, 64, 65 to be overly aggressive, but that's pushing it. So sweet spot's about 57 for new gen, or sorry, 60 for new gen, 57 for old gen. Balance direct passing, make sure you have direct passing on this formation. It just gets the players more involved. With 43 to be very, very narrow. If you feel like this is too narrow for you, because I do know some people that don't like playing this narrow on this formation, then you can up it to 57. That is completely up to you. I recommend 43 to start off with, and if you feel like it's too congested in the middle, then up it to 57. Players in the box 6, corners and free kicks, do whatever you want. Instructions, I do make this defend in a 4-4-2, so keep that in mind. Both goalie comes across a sweeper keeper. Both center backs stay back while attacking. I don't know why Hector Bellerin is playing center back. That guy's weird. I need to move him. Right back stay back conservative, so he won't move out of position, like I said earlier. And because I do attack with my left back a lot, he will make shift like a back line of 3. So like technically 2 center backs and a right back. He'll make like a right center back if you want to look at it like that. Just so I don't want him to move out of position. I'd rather defend with 3 defenders and 2 defenders if I possibly can. Left back is going to be balance overlap, so they'll be joining in on the attack all the time. So because they are joining in on the attack, your left center mid is stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box, cover center, so they don't move out of position. And if they do go forward, they'll be your box-to-box center mid. They won't go inside the box, so they're your recycle type of player. Just start over the play, pass it backwards, do Trivela shots, whatever you need to do, but he's going to control the counterattacks and control the play up top, almost like a deep line playmaker if you want to look at it like that, but outside of the box, if that makes sense. It just says it's number 8. And then your number 6, your CDM, he'll be stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it. Your right center mid will act more like a right mid when you defend in a 4-4-2, and then he'll act like a cam whenever he gets forward. So get forward, get into box or cross, cover wing. And then your left forward will drop deep and make a 4-4-2. Again, 4-4-2 is probably the best formation of defending. Come back on defense, getting behind. So running backwards, running forward, all game long. That's all you need to do. Striker, stay central. That is it. So he will be your outlet player, your go-to player. So make sure you have somebody that's really good on the ball, that can do through balls, pass the ball, dribble, all that good stuff. 5-star weak foot or 5-star skiller. And your right forward is stay forward, getting behind. So he'll be your through ball player. So if you need to do a quick through ball, it's through the right side every single time. It confuses your opponent because he would think normally that your striker is the one that's making getting behind runs, and it's actually the right forward. It just confuses your opponents big time. Excuse me. And then your ultimate defensive formation just to shut off the game, 4-3-2-1. Second variation is just more defensive than this one right here, just because you have a right mid and left mid that drop deeper than 2 cams. So tactics are as follows: balance, 37 width, 53 depth. You can leave this as is for both old gen, new gen. If you even want to be more conservative, you can drop it to 47. I've even heard this theory about dropping it under 44, I think it was. I'm not gonna drop it that deep. That's too deep. You're gonna get caught with Travellas outside the box, and once you start playing against higher elite division players, they're gonna abuse mechanics. They're gonna do Travellas, finesse shots, all of the above. So you don't wanna expose yourself like that. You don't want to be vulnerable to that. Build a play. Both of them are balanced. If you feel like this is too defensive, then switch to direct passing. But that's the purpose of this formation, to be defensive. Shut off a game, you know. This will you'll move into this formation around minute 65. Balance with 37. Players in the box 4. Corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Instructions. I can't talk. Instructions. Comes across the sweeper keeper. Both center back stay back while attacking. I don't know why Hector Bellerin is still center back. What the heck, man? Right back, stay back conservative. Left back, stay back conservative. Same thing as earlier. Both CDMs, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. On both of them, same thing. Right mid, come back on defense. That is it. Left mid, come back on defense. That is it. You don't want them to get involved in the attack too much because you don't want to get counter attacks. Trust me, I use this formation a lot on qualifiers. It really, really worked to shut off a lead. Come back on defense on your cam, so that way you defend in a 4-4, and he'll still be a little bit more forward than the center mid, so you still defend in a 4-4-1-1, but he just sits a little bit deeper than normal. And then your striker stays central, getting behind, come back on defense too, so he can drop a little bit deeper too. He won't be like at a striker position, he'll be like at a cam position, and your cam will be a little bit deeper. He'll just literally be in between these two and your striker. And then all out attack, 4-3-1-2. This one right here, constant press, 40, 70 depth. That's for both consoles. Leave as is. Long ball, balance. If you're on new gen, switch to direct passing. If you're on old gen, leave on balance. Trust me, it works. With 50, players in box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Instructions. Dang, I cannot talk. Goalie comes for cross the sweeper keeper. Both center backs stay back. Right back, balance overlap. Left back, balance overlap, so they join in on the attack. This is all out. This is like you're trying to win the Champions League, you know, or the Mexican Beer League final, you know. Stay back on both. Center mid will be your defensive center mid. Stay back while attacking, cover center. Right mid and left mid, balance, all default. They're just going to join in the attack. Let the long ball tactic do the work. Cam, stay forward. That's it. And both strikers stay central. That is it on both of those. So those are the formations that I'm going to be using. Those are the exact tactics I'm going to be using. Hopefully I can get rank 1 this week. Last week I ended up getting... What did I get? Did I get 18 and 2? No, I got 16 and 3. Had to play very, very late, last minute. It is what it is. And then those penalties are killing me, by the way. Let me show you guys the other formation that you can use. Those penalties are killing me. I think people know that you can't see the little green dot when you're trying to shoot penalties, so they just foul you inside the box, and it's just so hard to score those. It's stupid. And then I think last week I played some guy that had like imaginary players on the field, and I lost to one of those. I remember it was Modric. He was just a random player just running around. I don't know. EA needs to fix their game. Let me show you the other tactic before I let you guys go. 4-2-2-2. If you don't like the 4-2-3-1 long ball, but you still need 2 strikers, switch to this 4-2-2-2. Copy it. Balance 37. Depth 57. Old gen. If you're on new gen, do 60, 63. If you want to be more aggressive, then do the 71 depth. But I recommend being around the neutral area on this one, unless you want to be more aggressive. Balanced direct passing with 57. Players in the box 5. Corners and free kicks, same thing. Both strikers stay central, getting behind. Right cam, come back on defense, getting behind. Or left cam, come back on defense, get into box or cross. That's what I meant on both. So you're defending a 4-4-2. Both CDMs stay back while attacking. Oh no, one is a box-to-box, cut passing lanes, balance attack, cover center. Your right one is going to be cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover center. So you have a box-to-box, one defensive. Both center backs stay back. Right back stay back conservative, and then left back stay back overlap, so he can be joining in on the attack whenever he sees green space. And the goalie, same thing as always, comes across a sweeper keeper. But yeah, those are the actual tactics that you can use if you don't like the 4-2-3-1 long ball. Or the only other formation that I recommend that I have posted recently that you can use instead of the 4-2-3-1 long ball post patch will be the 4-3-3-4 variation, the one that I posted a few days ago. I think like 2 or 3 days ago. That formation is really good if you like to control the game, like to play with the ball, keep like high possession, and just break down your opponent very slow. That's a good formation for you too. But yeah, those are the custom tactics and instructions that I'm gonna be using for FUT Champs this weekend. Hopefully I can get rank 1, if not at least rank 2, and I'll post the rewards for you guys. Let me know down below if you guys want to see some gameplay on actual FUT Champs, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.